Hi, it's Andrew Joy here from the JoyKey. Have you ever thought about to what degree the water waves that form inside your instrument interfere with the sound waves, causing unnecessary stress, problems, and accidents? The ideal situation is to always have your tubing water-free so that the bore size always remains the same size. Why? Because it makes pitching the right notes a whole lot easier, more predictable and reliable. If you empty water manually, regardless of whether you pull tuning slides, use water keys, twist and turn the instrument, or a combination of all three, like I did for 40 years, the fact is that you cannot prevent the water from collecting inside the instrument. All you can do is periodically empty it and reset the instrument back to its ideal acoustical function. And as you can see here, the water moves. It moves not only with my twisting and turning, but also if I play, it gets moved by the air. So you've got this environment here that's changing unpredictably and all the time. It takes a huge amount of mental energy to compensate for all of that change. When we're practicing, we've got a situation where we start to play, and then the longer we play, and it's not very long unfortunately, the more water collects to the point where we have to stop and empty. And then on it goes again, repeating in endless cycles. And if you play an instrument like I did, a triple horn, you've got these water traps all over the instrument. So what you've got happening, I'll start here, is you start playing. Then you have to stop and empty the water somewhere. You start playing, again, stop and empty. Start playing, get focused on what you're doing, or you're tackling a problem, trying to solve some sort of technical issue. You forget about the water and it starts gurgling. So the next few times, the next few stops, you're there before the water starts gurgling. But after a while, you get focused on solving another problem, or you're just enjoying the playing. It doesn't matter what, and all of a sudden, you get hit with a gurgle again. Not fun if it's on stage during a performance. I've had it happen many times, unfortunately. So this is what's happening when you're practicing and emptying the water manually. You're just completely absorbed with having to deal with this water all the time and emptying it. In the 21st century, since September 2009 to be exact, there's a better way of dealing with water. You can start and play and play and play and play, and no water collects inside of your instrument. Well, how is that possible? It's possible because of the high-tech water wick filter that we've built into the JoyKey. The water wick filter has been calibrated so that it will withstand any air pressure that's produced during playing, including playing a stop on a French horn, meaning that it's always airtight under playing conditions. At the same time, because it's porous, it lets gravity pull the water down and out of your instrument. So as you play, you get drop after drop after drop, automatically leaving the instrument as the condensation forms inside. And the whole time, the tubing remains the same size. It doesn't matter whether it's the lead pipe or elsewhere in the instrument. Wherever you've got a JoyKey installed on your instrument, the tubing maintains its form. This saves your brain from having to do a huge amount of now unnecessary, compensatory, computational work. You can relax and now use all of that mental power that you were using to deal with water for your playing, for the music, for coordinating with your colleagues. Now, one of the issues some people have, one of the major issues is yuck. I don't want the water drops landing on my clothes. Well, most of the time, most of the water drops past and not onto your clothing. Where it is an issue, we have some solutions for it. This is one of them, the Soball. A clever 3D printed solution developed by Joachim Suchanek and Michael Otto. It fits over the JoyKey and collects the water drops as they fall through the waterwick filter. The Soball has these two holes near the top placed 180 degrees apart. Then when you turn your instrument 90 degrees, the water drops out when and where you choose. Another is this clear plastic tube. Again, you can choose when and where to empty the water. Both are helpful solutions for brass players during these COVID-19 times. The JoyKey. It's designed to work automatically so that you can play water-free. Thanks for your interest.